Hey folks, wrapping up maintenance. Just wanted to, and a pump just kicked on, so this is good. What I usually do when I get done with trimming is I actually skim. I have a little net here and I skim it. And I know this sounds crazy, maybe not. Well, all this might sound crazy if you don't have a fish tank, but what I do, if you see me, I'm just kind of, getting the top. If you have hatchet fish or fish at the top, you need to be careful when you kind of pop in here and grab them, because or these leaves, because you might actually get a fish. Believe it or not, I've done that a few times. And the hatchet fish usually smart enough now that when this comes out, it goes low. But the point is, what I'm just trying to do here is I've opened up the filter full bore, and I'm just trying to skim, and you can see what I've got here. And the other trick with this, I just take this right here, I got a bucket right in there, and I just stick it in the bucket and I let it dry. And when those leaves are, when all the water's out of them, it just comes out like dust. Put it in the trash can. So let that sit. One other thing I wanted to show, this is really cool. I've had this happen before. This is actually this is propagating into a baby banana plant. That's how it propagates. There's one here. I'll show you another one. See if this is one. Nope. That's not one. Here's one. This one's propagating. And not only that, but you can see the tubers or the roots. And then you can see this little leaf shooting off, curling, and you can almost snap that right there and it'll start growing. Very, very cool. Let's see if this one has one. This one's starting one. And I've got another one here that's in pretty good shape. I think I've already showed you that one. This one's doing really well. Yeah, this one's it's funny because this is probably the worst looking lily pad, and you look under there and wow, there's a baby banana plant. So even if the lily pad's looking bad, I'm probably going to let one of these grow out and see what happens. So, but just to give you an idea of some of the decisions I made during this maintenance, and it's not sticking up straight like it was. Well, maybe it's running for the light. All right, but one of the things I've done is I've opened this thing up wide open. And these lace plants really like water flow over the leaves. And I've actually tried to rub some of the, if you look at this one, it's kind of looks like some algae or something. Or not algae, it just feels slimy. I just kind of rub that off with my hand. Plants don't have a slime coat that I know of. So anyway, but one thing I did is I moved the water sprite back. I tried to push this down into the substrate more. That's going to open it up for the tiger lily to hopefully go to the right. I took some Glosso and stuck it down into the way my substrate is. I've got about 2 inches of sand, so I kind of dug a hole where I've got some fluorite, and then I've got some organic dirt. And so the Glosso, I'm trying to get the roots stuck down in that. And I actually went and took these guys right here. You can actually get these at a Radio Shack if you have one of those, but I use these to drive the roots down deep, because you want to get it in the organic dirt. If at all possible, you want the roots to be down in that stuff. One other thing is wild. Look at this. Talk about this is turning into a baby banana plant right here. Look at that. It's got the leaf, and then you can see these roots, and I'm going to let that keep growing, but that's going to turn into a separate plant, and that is like the coolest thing I've ever seen for a banana plant. I've got my filter full bore. It's really kind of murky. One of the main reasons I decided to do, let's see, is that cut? One of the main reasons I decided to do maintenance today is because the Molly, she was just kind of slow, not looking good, a little lethargic. Watch your fish. If your fish don't look perky and happy and they're not aggressively eating food when it's a feeding, and you haven't done maintenance in a while, it's time to do one. So, simple rule, and you don't even have to do a water test kit for that. The plants let me know the water's doing good, but that Aqueon, I use it to siphon up a bunch of fish waste and whatever out of the areas where the plants in the back there, they're taking care of all that stuff. But I just try to vacuum it up, clean it up some, and matter of fact, that Glosso that I pulled was from right here. Tried to put the Riccia back in there. We'll see if it works. And that's really it, guys. I'll try to post something tomorrow. And here, let me close this. I'll try to post something tomorrow so everybody can see what it looks like when the water's clear. But I'm actually, you're gonna have to forgive me. It's my wife's birthday, and I'm not going to do a nice video where I splice all these together. I'm just gonna post them all separately, and you guys can just watch them whenever. But I love the ability to change the flow. And I know some people that do that differently. They actually buy the little power head they put inside the tank. That's one way to do it. This FX5 on a 120 or 200 gallon, it's awesome because you have the option to run it hot or run it wide open, and you can get an idea of how it's doing right there. But this stuff's going to clear up quick, and the lace plant loves high water flow, and I think the fish like it as well. So anyway, hey, you guys, thanks for watching. Happy Saturday. And I promise I'll post a video tomorrow just to show what this tank looks like when it's all cleared up. So thanks for watching, and you guys take care. See ya.